Let me ask you something gently. When was the last time you were truly here? Not scrolling, not planning, not replaying a memory, but fully present in this very moment. Most people tell me, my mind never stops. But the mind was never meant to stop. It was meant to be understood. When I first came to the monastery, I believed peace meant silence. No thoughts, no noise, no emotions. I was wrong. What I discovered instead is what modern science is now confirming. Mindfulness is not about escaping your mind, it is about befriending it. Science tells us that when we are mindful, when we observe our thoughts without reacting, the brain actually changes. The part of the brain responsible for stress and fear begins to soften. The part responsible for clarity and awareness grows stronger. But long before brain scans existed, monks knew this through experience. We practice sitting still, not to control thoughts, but to watch them come and go like clouds. And something remarkable happened. The thoughts that once controlled us began to lose their power. Here is a simple truth I learned. You are not anxious. You are experiencing anxiety. You are not angry. You are noticing anger. That small distance between you and the thought is where freedom lives. Mindfulness begins with something very ordinary, your breath. Not because the breath is magical, but because it is always honest. Your breath never lies about how you feel. I remember a time when I was overwhelmed with doubt. Sitting in meditation, my teacher didn't give me advice. He simply said, stay with the breath until it stays with you. At first it felt useless. Then slowly my racing mind began to settle. Not because life became easier, but because I stopped fighting it. Science now explains this beautifully. When you focus on the breath, your nervous system receives a signal of safety. The body relaxes, the mind follows. This is not spirituality. It is biology cooperating with awareness. Here is another lesson mindfulness taught me. Pain is unavoidable. Suffering is optional. Pain is what happens. Suffering is what we add by resisting the moment. When you observe discomfort instead of running from it, something surprising happens. The mind stops exaggerating. The story collapses. What remains is just sensation, and sensation always passes. This is why mindful people appear calm, not because their lives are perfect, but because they no longer argue with reality. If there is one practice I invite you to try today, it is this. Pause before you react. Notice before you judge. Breathe before you speak. Mindfulness is not about becoming a better person someday. It is about meeting yourself honestly today. And when you do, you will realize something profound. The mind that once felt like your enemy has been trying to protect you all along. It just needed your attention, not your resistance. Sit with yourself. Listen deeply. Your life will begin to respond differently.